Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Aries Scott Reed Elite's video blog. I'm also known as Crabbing Coffee. Dinner has been acquired. The radios outside got over a mile. So, tomorrow's test, see if it goes to the other grocery store. If it does, while I'm outside and it's supposed to be a nice day, I will give you a full update. With the boost button, which boosts it to 2.5 watts, was pretty crystal clear for about 98%. So, tells you right there. So, Higgins says, so it got to 1.2 miles from the map. So, anywho, do I recommend these? Well, we're going to do some further tests, but we're going to see. Saturday, I thought about getting a cup of coffee. And Chloe, of course. Hey, Mop, how you doing? Hi, little guy. Hi, you're so happy. And Chloe, of course, is going to test this out. Let's see. Chloe said, "Oh, here's your." So I guess she got High Life. I asked her if there's something cheaper than High Life. She got the High Life. So I guess this is what Tildore's going to see me drink tonight. Well, actually, he won't see me. Because it's going to sit in the fridge, and I'm going to close the door, and I'm not going to say damn peep until, and then my dinner. Here we go. Little smokies. Gotta have them with cheese. Yep. Contains milk. Sounds good to me. It contains milk. I'm good. Can't eat those other things. So tomorrow's test is going to be simple. We're going to be testing these, which, by the way, we're going to check the poll real quick. The poll on YouTube was, should I test out MERS? Or should I test out CB? 67% said go with MERS next. So that means for you YouTubers out there, we are going to have Higgins dig up some MERS radios. So I could share with you some, but I sent a whole boatload. Actually, no, I think I sent 7, if I'm not mistaken. 7, which 2 of them looked really pretty good. So with the antenna, it might reach 2 miles, give or take. So we'll see. If MERS don't work, and I got to be outside, that tells you right then and there about the grocery list. So I might get another set of these just to see if it gets to the Family Resource Center. Maybe the advocates would like me to set them up so they contact me. Besides that, they can just pull it out and tune in to channel 7. Who knows? It just depends on when they want it. It's an easy radio. I've turned off the battery. We tested it out. Told Chloe to take 3 batteries with her. So I did take my scanner outside too to listen. Fortunately, it wasn't moving too much. Higgins is like, "Oh, you need a better antenna." I'm thinking that the 2.5 watts could work. Now, what I might do is I'm grabbing up here, is I might talk to Higgins about getting a Baofeng programmed with a better antenna. I don't know how much it's going to cost. He was emailing me today being like, "Oh, you need this and you need that and an SRW meter." And what I want is something that works, okay? So we do know that this works to do about 1.2 miles to the store. Now, Saturday is food bank day, so I might hang outside and do a food bank test too from outside. And we'll know if the radio works. Which means me sitting outside while Chloe is doing her thing completely and thoroughly. So this will tell me what you need to know about cell phones versus radios. Now, for you preppers out there, this can go to a mile before it gets any obstructions on 2.5 watts. Think of what 5 watts could do on GSLRM if you bought a base station. That would boost it at least 2 miles. Now, if you got a 15 watter, let me just show you the TMRS list real quick. For some of you out there, I might do a poll soon, but not too soon. So I'm going to share with you a couple things. So I put together a brand name of radios. Oh yes, delete this. We don't want that. And we don't want this. Apparently it ended up my Christmas list, which I don't want. So anyways, we got GMRS right here, base station radio. So we're going to I'm not going to magnify it, but we're going to go by low by high. Okay. Higgins and I have been testing things out. Okay, so now let me just show you some radios. Okay. Now you guys are probably thinking, oh yeah, well you need a license, but okay, so let's do this. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, so all right, so this is the 15 watt radio. Okay, now if you hook that up to a doodag at home, put that on a ground plane or even a pizza, even a bread pan with that kind of antenna, you might be boosting it 15. That might reach for 15 watts, 50 miles. Now, these say they have 50 mile if it's point to point and there's nothing in between. Now, we tried it on an island. So, you put that in the window and boosted it, you might get 2 or 3 miles with this one alone. And $140, you can't complain. So think about it. Now, the next one on the list, again, is a 15 watt radio. Okay. And this one, again, with the antenna, will boost it probably a good 2 or 3 miles. So let's just say highly likely you get to the pot shop. And as long as it's a base station, it'll pick up a handheld like this, no trouble for a test. So we'll have to test that next, but we'll test it soon. The next one on the list is a 40 watt jobby. Now, 40 watts claims it can go to like 16 miles. So 15 watt, 50 miles, 40 watt, right? No, there it is, right? Right there. Hook it up to a dongle and it says 65 mile range. That probably gets you 7 to 9 easy. Won't get all the way to another island, but what the heck, right? So, anywho, 40 watt, no problem. Now you have the more, that's a whopping 200. Now, if you want to spend a whopping $400, you can go and get more likely one of these 50 watt jobbies. Okay, hook it up. Basically 8 channels, 8 repeaters. Apparently it's got repeaters. 50 watt with 8 repeater channels. And with the right antenna, you can probably boost it to 75 miles. You see, 40 watt gives you 65 miles. This one goes apparently 75 miles. So, yeah. So, do I recommend it? Maybe if you can get an antenna. Now they have this one, 50 watt, $400. Comes with an antenna already. I prefer this one because it looks cooler and you don't have the handheld device thing, but that's just me. And finally, as you see, this one, $400 comes with an antenna. Will it work? More likely, yes. Yeah, so then the final one is this one. Comes with an antenna, $110. Get a doodad dongle for $175. Plug it in, and if that doesn't boost it from 5 miles to if that doesn't boost it to 3 miles, then this one here. And by the way, Midland never tells you what their wattage truly is, so trust me. Higgins and I were talking about Midland earlier, and the Midland radios were pretty crappy. So, technically, we're going to test out Zoom radios soon. More likely MERS. Now, you're probably wondering what MERS we're talking about. Well, let me just show you. So, when I was doing a radio list last night, Higgins saw me do some work for once. He's like, "Oh, wow, you did some work." We were looking up some radios. I made a joke with him. He's got a Baofeng UVR5. Well, Retrievus makes a UVR5 too, or RT/5R. So it's the same radio, just different name. So it's basically the same company. Retrievus it is. Okay, so you're probably wondering, well, what am I looking at? Well, let me find it for you because it's going to be cool. Here we go. It's on the bottom. Here we go. So the radios I was looking at says range is 0.5 to 2 miles, 3.7 volts, rechargeable batteries. Higgins and I were talking about that. And it comes with its little clip-on microphone. So it doesn't show anything more. It doesn't say how many watts. It just says, So basically, so let me show you, okay? And then I'm going to leave for the night. So this is $85, okay? $85, 2 MER radios. Right there. See, look at that. And it comes with these little microphones. I love that. 2-prong microphones, plugs in. Works pretty good. Higgins is like, oh yeah, it works pretty good. And it's waterproof. There it is. See? Right there. Yeah, so it comes with that and it plugs in and, well, yeah, love that. And then the other one is $56. And it has 5 channels. Looks pretty cool. Look at that. Got channel right there, a little battery molded voltage. And it comes with the little thingies. I personally think it's pretty good. See this? MERS radio, other radio. I personally like these ones because it comes with those. That's why I chose the Retivas. Now, if it doesn't work, then we'll just have Higgins do another research, which he gets paid for, to find us better antennas for that. And if it doesn't work, then we go and we spend money on a CB radio. So, anyways, there you have it. Do I recommend this? only time will tell. But they make a mile. Let's see what the MERS does. I'm going to be basically making sure you, the preppers, get the right radio. Now, if you only need to go for a mile, it's fine. But being on an island, it's a different story. Now, the Midlands, we have some ideas for those, but let's just say the Connors really pissed me off tonight. Yeah, as Zoe would say, I walked outside for once. No beer in my hand. And what do I see? She says, "Oh, I hate Pam." We call her Spam. Turns out she was gabbing the Spam. So, anyways, beer's getting warm. I got to get some food in me. So, do I recommend these? Well, they go to a mile. We'll test them out Friday and Saturday too. And then we'll decide by Higgins already has a date, right, Higgins? Yeah, of course we do. We have a date scheduled. I actually got to call Higgs on the phone. So, got to make a quick phone call to the Higmeister anyways before I eat. So, it'll take about 35 minutes to get dinner started. So, I'll spend about 30 minutes on the phone with him. I want to get some sleep time in anyways. And then I want to hook the headphones because I want to take a snoozer. That's right. Want to sleep before it gets too late. Father-in-law and I already talked today. So Moppy's got a vet bill for some of you guys wondering. Before I go, Moppy is not feeling too well. So we have been looking after little Moppin. So by payday, let me just pull out my planner here. By payday, right here on the 3rd. So, which Higgins always reminds me, make sure to pay me. Always gets paid on time. I don't ever stinge him. This, guys don't need to know, but it'll say, I'm going to put this in red. Pay Higgins. Place orders. And if Higgins does really well, he'll get double paid. There we go. So, Higgins, you're on the list to be paid. Yet again, just find me a damn decent radio and an antenna. Higgins and I actually, let's just say for the record, for you preppers out there, Higgins has been a real asset to my administration and prepping, because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't know this was a 2.5 watt radio that could go outside, can get all the way to the grocery store. And that's on the highest point of the hill. So we're going to do some more tests soon. So, let's just make sure Higgins gets paid again. Yeah. So, he's saving for his scanner. Now, I know Higgins likes to joke about the booze, but there, make sure it's double checked. So, I will update you guys tomorrow with the radio test at the marketplace. Hopefully, we can find a decent deal on Little Smokies there, cheaper than today. And tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day, so let's get some more corned beef. So that's why we're going out tomorrow, and some milk. And then Tuesday, Chloe's going to get me my tobacco, which is the 21st, which means she only needs 3 rolls, which is about $88. So there you have it, peeps. So Do I highly recommend it? Well, 1 mile's not bad. It might go further, and it might save you all who are interested in saving money on your cell phone bill. Once we find the right radios, we can probably help you save a lot of money on your so think of it this way. Radio test 1, successful outside. Radio test 2 is tomorrow. Radio test 3 is Saturday. And then I will give you my final report. Yeah, so I just got to get Chloe to be more talkative on the radio so it doesn't seem boring standing outside semi with the wind freezing. Anywho. Also, we'll figure it out. So me and Higgins has to talk on some business. So there you have it, everyone. Thanks for watching. And I will give you my final report Saturday for the you preppers out there. $96 plus tax was like $105. So worth it. Well, I like how the size of it is. It's a lot bigger than that miniature one by Uniden, and it's got the boost button, which boosts it to 2.5 watts. So far, it works. I can't complain. So, with that said, thanks for watching. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion. Hit the like, subscribe button. So some fun for your family, including your dogs, your cats, your bunnies, your service dogs, your service bunnies. Hit the bell notification. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button. So some fun for your family, including your dogs or cats. Thanks for watching, and God bless you in everything you do.